Peace, power, and prosperity, family. This is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, Bitcoin block brother, coming to you once again with an early riser show of coffee and crypto. It is December 31st, 2018, family. It is the eve of the new year. As far as I believe it's called the Gregorian calendar is considered anyways. For those that do know, the new year actually starts around the springtime. I think April is the actual beginning of the new year, but whatever. Hey, we can roll with the punches. Brother Kennedy, how we doing? How we doing? As we can see, we got red all across the market today. There's a couple of coins that are up, a couple that are down. Hold on, let me get this pulled up. That way I can follow along with any type of comments that are being made. Let me get over here with this. There we go. Okay, got that. Hold on, family. Let me share this out real quick. If y'all can, please share this out. Please share this out if y'all can. Let me share this out on a couple of social media platforms real quick. I can get a couple of individuals tuned in with us. How we doing today? How's everybody's New Year's going? What are some resolutions that everyone has? You know, let me know that. Let me know what type of resolutions you all have. Let me know if I can be heard clearly too. Also, let me know if I can be heard clearly. I definitely want to know if y'all can hear me clearly. Okay, my buddy just sent me a link to a free Stellar faucet. Definitely gonna check that out. Brother Kennedy, FP and Bosley, how we doing out there, my brothers? Peace and great rising. Peace and great rising. How we doing out there, family? So let me see. We got a couple of minutes. Give me about 2-3 minutes. Okay, you say you can hear me. No doubt. We're gonna take off in about 2, 3, maybe 4 minutes. Give a couple of individuals time to check in with us. Over here looking at QKC right now on a nice little rally. I'm talking about QKC has a very, very nice, just steady upflow. We got nice rallies, nice dips, but one thing remains certain is that the uptrend that it's in. You know what I mean? If we look here, and I'm just jumping to something that I was looking at previous. This isn't, where we're starting to count off at or anything. But this is definitely something that I would want people to pay attention to and watch. I mean, I've been talking about QKC since it was trading down around, I believe, 600 sats, if I'm not mistaken. So let me slide this. I mean, just look at the trajectory of QKC overall. And I put a post up not too long ago speaking about bear resistant coins, right? And I had a couple people comment, "Oh, what are bear resistant coins? There's no such thing," and yada 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 yada. I mean, if we look at QKC on a larger scale, right? August 14th. Leading up, it's been in a steady uptrend since August 14th. Now, when we go and we maybe look at some of the other coins, let's see, where's August? Here goes August 14th. I mean, we had a small pump and then everything else went downhill from there. That's BTC. Let's take a look at ETH. Hold on. Let's see. Wow, where's August 14th at? About right here. Straight downtrend. Let's take a look at, I think XRP is the only exception that we may have. I think XRP may be the only exception that we may have. August 14th. Well, I mean, XRP had a pump, but we damn near came right back down to the same levels. Look at this. Look what we dropped down to. So XRP, I mean, let me see what else we got. Let's take a look at LTC, maybe LTC. So when I talk about bear resistant coins, I'm talking about coins that are going in directly opposition of the rest of the market. I mean, LTC showing the exact same thing. But when we come back over here and we look at QKC versus Bitcoin, what do we see? Let me get rid of all this clutter. Maybe you just can't see it. Let's get rid of this clutter. There we go. So, I mean, look at QKC. Look at the trajectory. Nice jump. Retrace. Pump. Small retrace. We're coming down right now, meeting support. A nice bounce. I mean, this is definitely one to keep your eyes on. Family. So, Welcome, everybody. BNB versus ETH would have been the best choice in the entire crash from 20K, if that's what you mean by bear resistant coins. Definitely BNB. In fact, it's funny you say that, brother Jason. There's a number of different tokens that you could have traded in the ETH market where you would have been able to accumulate X amount of ETH. So when people think about the USD value, like, oh, well, ETH was using value the whole time, blah, 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 blah. Think of it like this. You could have bought one ETH at, we'll say, $200. Been trading while the value was going down and been up about 3 ETH right now, just trading against the volatility and those that are within the market trading against it, because what you're going to see is the USD value is going down. You're going to see the BTH or the ETH value actually rising versus other coins. You could have been accumulating ETH the whole ride down and been up more tokens than you had when you began, regardless of the dollar value that you was when you got in. Remember, it's all about the coin count, never about the dollar amount. Y'all got to be able to understand and comprehend that, because that's what big money is worried about. Y'all better wake up and look at some of the use cases, some of these tokens. It's about the tokens, the amount of tokens that they're grabbing, not so much about the amount of profit that they're going to make off of the tokens. You know what I mean? So if I'm buying 1,000 Ethereum or I'm buying 1,000 Ripples or whatever the case may be, something to that magnitude, I'm able to, especially on the pumps, still make my money back and then still hold on close to those original tokens that I bought. You know what I mean? I'm not cashing everything out. It's all about how you look at it. But this is the let me see. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me show y'all real quick. So if we come over here, hold on. Let me show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. So what we're gonna look at first, as far as bear resistance, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show you an example, brother Bosley. So right now, this is Binance on QKC. This is the trajectory of QKC. Hold on, let me clear all this up. So what we're looking at right now is the trajectory of QKC since about, what's it, September? Hold on, let's see. Let's see how far back we can actually go. Okay, so QKC came down, bounced. What's this? August 14th. So from August 14th leading up until now, December 31st, we've had a fairly clear uptrend. Am I correct? Higher highs, higher lows, until this last trend right here, which may have changed the trajectory if we don't recover right here, but I'm still bullish on it. Just look at it, right? So that's QKC. Let's take a look at the top coins. We're going to start with BTC versus USD. BTC versus USD on Coinbase. August 14th is about right here, and we'll see where we're at now. Let's look at ETH versus USD. August 14th about right here, and this is where we're at now with ETH. Let's take a look at Ripple. Take a look at Ripple. All right, let's take a look at Ripple versus BTC. Ripple versus BTC on Binance. There we go. Look at that. Let's take a look at what else? Take a look at LT. Take a look at Litecoin. See what Litecoin's been able to do for us. This is August 14th. Now let's take a look at the difference between that and Bitcoin. Still really too much, no difference. So as y'all can see, I mean, I went through some of the top tokens. The only one that's showing any type of prospect or let's go back and look at Ripple real quick versus Bitcoin on the same exchange market. So August 14th, Ripple looking very nice versus BTC. Very nice versus BTC. Now, y'all probably had an amount of people coming out telling y'all that you should not trade versus BTC while the value of BTC that was going down. I'm not going to say they're wrong. I'm not going to say I'm right. What I am going to say is that if you're long on BTC and you're long on Bitcoin and you're expecting it to go back to 10,000, 20,000, even exceed that and get into heights of 50,000, then your main things that you should want to do, as long as you're playing with an amount of funds that you don't need to withdraw, is accumulate as much BTC as you want or as you can. So you could have bought Bitcoin. You could have bought one Bitcoin at $20,000 at the height and been trading against BTC and a lot of these altcoins the whole ride down, right? Listen to what I'm saying. Pay attention. You spent $20,000 for one BTC. You traded against Bitcoin for the whole year on the way down. You've accumulated, we'll say, 1.5 extra Bitcoin. So you're up to 2.5 Bitcoin. Now, dollar value, we'll say Bitcoin, what is it, 38? We'll say it's $4,000 right now. What's that? That's only $10,000 value, correct? 4.8, and then maybe $2,000 for the half of BTC. So you're up 2.5 BTC where you only have one, but you're down half your USD value than where you bought in, but you're up 1.5 Bitcoin. So you're up 150% if I'm not mistaken. Am I correct about that? We're looking at BTC versus USD. Which one of you all wanted to have? Would you have rather had the USD value, or would you have rather had the BTC value? Do we even comprehend what I'm talking about right now? If I'm losing y'all, please let me know, because I know it is hard for a lot of people to stay along what I'm speaking on when I'm looking at the differences between the two different currencies. Let me know if y'all comprehend what I'm talking about right now. Let's go ahead and get over here with the top 10 coins real quick. Top 20 coins, excuse me. Down to 127 billion. Let's refresh and see where we're at. That was some that was right what I just went through. In fact, I'm gonna go back and take a sound bite out of that and post that on my IG page. I just gave some hella game if anybody caught what I just said. I don't know if anyone caught what I just said. The average person would have bought Bitcoin at $20,000 and sold it at about 10,000, sold it at about 8,000, even 5,000, thinking they're losing all their money, not knowing that you still have the original Bitcoin that you bought and you can accumulate more BTC using that original one that you bought. We got to get out of our mind that cash rules. In this game right now, in the future, in the world that we're going, in the way that we're going, cash is not king. You better pay attention to world economics and see how many individual countries are leaving or trying to leave the United States dollar the fuck alone. Pay attention, man. So I don't know if anybody caught that game, but let's see. Let's go ahead and check out the top 20 coins. Coming in at number 1, we're not first and foremost. Let me go ahead and reintroduce myself for anyone that may be tuning in for the first time. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. My name is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, Bitcoin block bully, coming to you once again. And I want to thank you for joining me on the Early Rising Show, A Coffee and Crypto. We go through not only the top 20 coins, but we're going to take a look at the biggest gainers, biggest losers, biggest runners, and do a sort of a review and see how we're looking, who's up for the year and who's down overall. Coming in, starting the day off, we got a market cap of $127,684,128,660. We got a 24-hour volume of 13,894,431. Hold on. Okay, there we go. $431,595. BTC dominance is at 51.9%. Let me see. Let me know. Can y'all hear me? I think the sound just went out. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. I believe the sound may have gone out. Let me see. We may have lost. Let me go over here and see. Okay, now I think we're still recording. Y'all, let me know if y'all can hear me. I was listening in on another laptop, and the sound went out over here while I'm listening in at. Let me know if it went out on y'all too. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. How we doing, Miss White, Miss Hill? Peace, power, and prosperity. How we doing out there, family? Okay, so you can't hear me. Okay, perfect. I don't know what happened to my other laptop then. For some reason, the sound went out. But anyways, for those just tuning in, I was going over the differences between BTC and USD value as far as what you want and what you're looking to gain within this game. There's in my opinion, there's been a big misconception as far as what you should be looking at as far as gains within the system. A lot of people are looking at USD. Some people are looking at BTC. My question to you is, are you long on BTC, or are you just looking to get a couple of Federal Reserve notes out of this system? If that's all you're looking for, then you're probably not looking that good this year. I'm going to tell you what you could have done throughout the whole year, and I'm going to give this example one more time. For anyone that was trading anywhere from, we'll say, 20,000 at the top all the way down to the bottom of 3,100 where we've made throughout this whole year, what you could have been doing, think of it like this. Let's just say you would have bought that one Bitcoin at about 20,000. The average American, the average person, the average individual trading in cryptocurrencies, not understanding the discrepancy and the difference between USD and BTC value, would have probably sold when it got maybe half their value gone, maybe 10,000. If they tried to hold on, maybe $5,000, $7,000, $8,000. they would have sold off for the value or diminished value of Federal Reserve notes, whereas they gave up 20,000 Federal Reserve notes and they probably only left out with about 10, 5, 8, somewhere around that price. What you want to comprehend is that whole time, that whole year, Bitcoin's been going down from the top of last year all the way down to the bottom of 3,100, where we're at the end of this year. Sort of a retracement, sort of a recovery coming in right now. You could have been trading versus these other alts versus BTC and actually gaining more BTC value. Whereas, let's say you would have bought one Bitcoin at 20,000. I'm gonna say this again. You used altcoins and traded against BTC on the way down instead of selling your Bitcoin. You traded on the way down, and you were to accumulate. Let's just say you were able to accumulate, we'll say 1.5 extra BTC through the whole year. We're at the end of the year now. That's the end. So let's say you would have accumulated 1.5 BTC on top of the 1 BTC that you bought at 20,000. Check this out. You could have sold that for a loss, or you could have traded, been up 2.5 Bitcoins right now. But check this out. The dollar value wouldn't have been that much still. You still would have been looking at a loss of USD value, maybe somewhere around the half value mark. Because if we'll just say Bitcoin's 4,000 right now, you ended up at the end of the year with 2.5. That's 4,000, 8,000, 9. That's $10,000 value. Am I correct? Yes, I am correct. So you would have ended up at the end of the year with the half of your USD value gone, but you would have been up 150%, if I'm not mistaken. Well, 1 to 1.5 is 150% increase, right? Correct. You'd have been up 150% BTC value. Which one would you all have chosen to have at the end of this year? More USD or more BTC? Go ahead and leave a comment if you can, for anyone that's tuning in right now and listening to what I'm speaking to right now. So what we're looking at right here, we're looking at the different graphs. This is top 10 coins. So we're looking at Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, ABC, because I wasn't able to look at the other one. In fact, let's bring that up. BCH, USD, Coinbase, and there we go. And then if we continue, in fact, let me save this. Amir's, hold on. Let me bookmark this so it saves these coins and how they are. Amir's top 10. We'll say that. Amir's top 10. There we go. All right, so I just wanted to bookmark that real quick. We got Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Stellar Lumens, Litecoin, Bitcoin SV or Bitcoin Cash SV as it is on Binance, Tron, and then ADA. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 currencies. Now what we're gonna do now is come through and run through the top 22 tokens. What we're looking at right now, Ms. Hill said she would have rather had BTC. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Coming in number one, we got Big Bank Hank Bitcoin trading at $3,796, down 1.8% within the last 24 hours. Now, once again, I'm gonna show you the difference between BTC and USD value. Once again, you're looking at pretty much a red market. But what you want to look at is the difference of USD and BTC gains. Real quick, without me even doing any math. We're looking at Ethereum actually being up, what, 22% maybe? Or is it only down 22%? Ethereum's either up 22 or down up 0.22 or only down 0.22%. I believe it's up, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure my math is correct. Okay, 0.38, excuse me. You know, that's why I could have had to refresh. Let me go back. Hold on. What is it now? 82 and 44. Actually 38. Okay, I can see that. But you see the difference though, correct? So coming in number one, Big Bank Hank Bitcoin trading at $3,796, down 1.8%. Coming in at number two, we got Ripple trading at 35 cents, down 3.8%. Coming in at number three, we got Ethereum trading at $136, down 1.4% within the last 24 hours. Coming in at number four, we got Bitcoin Cash trading at $158, down 2.8% within the last 24 hours. Remember, Bitcoin Cash dropped down to about $72, $75 before rebounding and jumping up to about $220, $210, and then retracing and coming back and finding support at about $150. Right now, it is coming in at number four and it's trading at $158, only down 2.8% within the last 24 hours. Coming in at number five, we got EOS trading at $2.57, down 3.33%. Coming in at number six, we got Stellar Lumens trading at 11 cents, down 2.6%. Coming in number 7, we have Tether. Tether right now is the cryptocurrency equivalent to the United States dollar, trading at $1, and it is down only 0.6%. Now, they have a number of different stable coins out there. You got Bitcoin, you have the USDT, you got True USD, you have PAX. I think you got Gemini dollars over on Gemini, brought in by the Winklevoss twins, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a number of different stable coins that you can put your funds in anytime the price is dropping. Coming in at number, where do we leave off at? Coming in number 8, we got Litecoin trading at $31.02, down 2.9%. Coming in number 9, we got Bitcoin SV trading at $86.55 respectively, down 2.7%. You should definitely keep your eyes on Bitcoin SV because of the amount of volatility that it does have. You're able to see jumps of anywhere of 5 to 10% sporadically. And if you're able to read the charts and play the market right, you're able to get up out of there maybe 10 to 20% trading in and out of it as it jumps. Coming in number 10, we got Tron. Tron right now with 1 penny. In fact, let's take a look at Bitcoin SV real quick. Here we go right here. So let's see. Oh, hold on. There we go. So looking at Bitcoin SV, let's look at a 4-hour, 1 hour, go back to a 4-hour. So Bitcoin SV, December 15th, came down to about $64 before jumping up to a height of $127. Retracing right now back down to $81, shooting back up to $92. And then right now finding support at about $84, $85. Now let's see what's going on and see exactly where we're at with this. Very bumpy ride, very bumpy ride. Whoa, look at this, coming down from the bottom of about $40 before shooting back up to $137. So definitely see some very nice volatility out of Bitcoin Cash SV. Now let's see exactly what we're looking at here. Let's see. Let's see, overall, let's see what's been going on with this thing. Now, what we're looking at is me using Fibonacci, just looking at the overall growth of this. So swing high to swing low. You can see we met our first resistance, 23%, came back down, tested. This seems to be a nice support level right here. What's that, $58, yes. Bounced up. Where did we get stopped out at? 78%. Came back down, found support at 38. 38% retracement level. Bounced up, met resistance at 50, crashed through 38, met support once again at 23%, bounced back up. 61% knocked us down to 50. We rolled 50 for a minute before retracing down to 38. 38 we were supporting for momentarily between what, the 25th and the 27th. Broke back down. We do have some more major support right here, about $78. Slide this up a little bit. We do have some nice support there before coming back up, momentarily finding support at 38, and right now it's being treated as resistance. So can we see how the Fibonacci retracement levels, in fact, let me darken those up because I can see you may not be able to see them. Let me darken those up real quick. Let's see. Let me make those a little bit thicker. Hold on. But do we see how Fibonacci can be utilized and how much price action actually honors? Well, I ain't gonna say it honors it to the T, but see, these are the trend lines. There we go. That's a little bit too thick. There we go. In fact, let me do this also. Let me do this. Maybe this will be helpful. Where is my property? Hold on, family. Let me there we go. I'll turn that back to dark. What I was trying to do, what I wanted to do was actually bring it more so and have it looking like this chart right here. So let's put BCHSV. And we'll look for it on the Binance Exchange market real quick. Versus Tether, of course. Now let's open this up. And let's see. Let's extend this. Now, I do know this. I know a lot of this stuff that I go over repetitiously may be boring to some, but anyone that knows money knows how golden this information is. So if you know that what we're talking about right now is nothing but money, this right here gets so much more interesting. And that's why I haven't left it alone, because everything I do now is all centered around what we call money, cash, moolah, dineros. Let's see. So once again, we can see look at that. Look at this. Look at these touch points. Flawless. Look at this. Flawless. Flawless. Man, look at these touch points, family. Come on now. I can't make this stuff up. Look at how it reacts to price action within the Fibonacci retracement levels. You can't tell me that you can't learn to use this tool and figure out how to get a couple of dollars out of something that's doing 12 billion, 18 billion a day. You can't tell me you can't get $50 out of this market, $100 out of this market. They're doing a couple billion every goddamn day. You know what I mean? So let me see. Let me make sure I'm still live. Peace, 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 Queen Miss Mendoza, Miss Chandria Phillips, Brother Jamar, Brother Jorge. How we doing out there, family? How we doing? Or is that George? I don't want to mispronounce anybody's name. How we doing out there, family? How we doing? I was just doing a quick tutorial, or not even tutorial, just showing how Fibonacci retracement levels can be utilized and used in order to make entries, exits, and try to predict price action, or used as support and resistance levels, letting you know what price action has to get under, where the next support may be, where the next resistance may be, where the next target is. Now, where were we at? I believe we left off on number 9. Now, we did that. We did Tron. Okay, coming in number 10, we got Tron trading at 1 cent right now, down 3.7%. Coming in number 11, we got Cardano trading at 4 cents, down 4.06% within the last 24 hours. Coming in at number 12, we got IOTA trading at 36 cents, up 1.4% within the last 24. We got Binance Coin coming in at number 13, trading at $6.13. I told y'all, I ain't gonna keep talking about it. Binance is one of them coins that man. Look, I put a post up the other day letting y'all know y'all gonna miss y'all run on the next Bitcoin. Binance. This right here, definitely something that needs to be on your watch list. Right now, coming in at number 13, you already know 3 and 1 is 4, my number, so I'm correlating with it hard. 3 and 1, once again, 4. Look at that. Up 3.37% within the last 24 hours. Coming in at number 14, we got Monero, one of the top privacy coins, trading at $47.34 respectively, down 1.8%. Definitely a steal. Let me not call it a steal. Compared to where price action has been, Monero right now is at a very, very, very nice dip. If you want to accumulate even $10 worth of it, $20 worth of it. Always remember, family, you do not have to go in and buy whole coins. For the first time ever, let me let y'all in on something real quick. Any and everybody that's tuning in right now, let me let y'all know, for the first time ever, we are able to enter a market with $10 and do the exact same thing that people with $100, $1,000, $100,000, $1 million are doing. This is the first time ever that the playing field has been evened out, whereas we're able to play in the same game that multi-billionaires, multi-millionaires, big companies, big money is playing in right now. First time ever. And you're able to take that $10 and turn it into 20, turn that 20 into 40, that 40 into 80, that 80 into 160, that 160 into 320, and that 320 into 640. It's not hard to double up in the system when you got coins doing 10, 20, 30% a day. 10% a day, come on, man. Always remember that, family. Always remember that. This is the first time ever that an individual in a what they would call impoverished country without a banking system, as long as he has a smart device, mobile device, he's able to participate in this thing we call the blockchain. He's able to participate, especially on something such as the Binance exchange market, which is global, which anyone can participate in, regardless of race, color, creed, age, or even nationality, or any type of, they don't even need verification on Binance up to a certain amount of Bitcoin. So keep that in mind, family, when we're looking at this. This is a new paradigm, a new system. This is the new money matrix that we're entering right now. If y'all don't get this, I'm telling you right now, maybe not you, but your generations to come are going to be lost. That's what I'm going to tell y'all right now. My expectations of cryptocurrency is not to get rich today or tomorrow. It's to look at the next 5 to 10, 50 to 100 years. So my expectations are not so much even just for me, but it's for my bloodline and my lineage down the line. That's what I'm looking at for cryptocurrency. And I suggest that we all take this similar approach and look at it also. Check this out. Monero and Dash, 2 top privacy coins running neck and neck right now. Dash is also a POS coin for anyone who doesn't know. It used to be about $300,000 to get you a Dash master node. Right now, it's probably about $80,000 because you need 100,000 of them or 1,000 of them in order to get a master node. So the price of a master node for Dash went from 300,000 down to $80,000. That's amazing. Dash right now coming in at $80, which and that means it was originally $300 for Dash. Right now it's $80, down 2.6% within the last 24 hours. What platform do you trade on? I utilize Binance Exchange Market more so than any of the other ones, being Polynex, Bittrex, Cryptopia, HitBTC, Hubby, pretty much Binance as far as cryptocurrency platforms go. I'm starting to utilize ABCC Exchange Market, which allows you to do Bitcoin options over there. So that's my next step right now is learning the options game. I'm already utilizing Metatron, being able to long or short the market and utilize Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dash, Ethereum, and grow those coins specifically by trading against United States commodities, equities, foreign currencies, all while utilizing the cryptocurrency and not the USD value or dollar amount. I'm telling y'all I'm on some next level shit. If you're still playing with Federal Reserve notes and speaking in a $1, $2, 10 cent, 3 cent, then you don't know anything. Check out what the definition of pips are. They are a measurement of financial, what is a pip? A pip is a measurement of financial money. I'm not saying it right. But what we don't know and what I'm learning through trading with these different cryptocurrencies is that a dollar ain't even a dollar how we think it is. It's just measurements. It's just numbers. Once you figure out and utilize or find out how to utilize and manipulate those numbers, then you'll be able to learn how to grow, how to grow your account and actually be able to gain more monetarily. Because as I'm gaining the Dash, Litecoin, whatever the case may be, and the value of those tokens are going up. Which also remember this, family, as we see the value of some of these coins go up, always remember it doesn't have to just come from the amount of trading that's going on. As the United States dollar also loses value, so will you see the value of these tokens go up. So when we talk about a $50,000 Bitcoin, a $1 million Bitcoin, they do not mean by the standards of today's value of the dollar. Think of countries or think of places such as Zimbabwe and Venezuela and how much their dollar has appreciated. You can have $1 million in Venezuelan cash right now, which is called the Bolivar, if I'm not mistaken. And it's not, in fact, let's see. Let's see what the equivalent is. Let's see. Let me see if I'm looking at that right. There we go. This is what I want to look at. This is exactly what I want to look at. Okay, so let me see. So that's 1 million. Venezuela, 1 equals 10 cent USD. So 50 Venezuelan dollars is $5 USD. So $500 is $50. Y'all see that? Y'all see? $500 is $50 USD. So when we talk about dollar amounts and how much dollars we got and all that, y'all gotta be able to comprehend that dollars don't mean shit. That's just a financial measurement. That's just a physical piece of paper that is, man, how do I put it? I don't be trying to deviate so far away from the cryptocurrency, but all this has to do with the value of cryptocurrency if you're only looking at it in the value of the dollar. Remember, the dollar itself isn't worth a dollar right now. In fact, let's see. US dollar value. Let's see how much the dollar is worth today. Let's see how much the dollar is worth. $0.96. Okay, let's see. But I'm showing y'all this to show you that everything has a value, even the dollar that you trade with. So let me see. You should just be able to Google it. Okay, so yeah, right now, 1 United States dollar equals 87 cent euro. This is the United States dollar. Y'all see this?